Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Javier Perez. You may also know me as JP2, and on today's episode we're going to talk about social media and its effect in the music industry. So to start, I just want to say, thank you so much for all your support. If you're here, it means that you support me, you support my channel. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. So what is social media? Social media are interactive technologies that facilitate the creation and the sharing of information and ideas, interests, and other forms of expression through virtual communities and networks. Social media has become part of our everyday lives. We have it on our phones, we have it on our computers. If you're a musician, it can be a very powerful tool and it has a lot of advantages, but there are some disadvantages. So let's start with the advantages. So the first one, it's mostly a free promotional tool. All of the major social media platforms are free to join, free to access, free to create content in, and free to share. The ability this gives you as a musician to not have any cost involved with your promotions is incredible. The second main advantage of social media is the worldwide reach. I can tell you from experience, I am a musician based in the United States, but I have been able to share my music with people all over the world. And not just that, but I have been able to collaborate with musicians from other parts of not just the country in the US, but all across the other side of the planet. And that is an incredible tool. And the third main advantage, and it's probably often overlooked, is the fact that it's open 24/7. Because of the simplicity of having the platforms and applications on your phones or tablets or laptops, you can access social media anytime you want, and you can create the content that you're going to share with your fans at any time of the day. Remember, we live in a world like different time zones cover the entire planet, so what you're sharing at midnight wherever you live, it's probably noon where somebody else is reading it, and that's a very, very powerful tool to have. But as I said, there are also some disadvantages. The first disadvantage is that it can be a distraction. Like, your main focus as a musician has to be on creating music. The social media is a tool for you to share the music, but if you spend too much time on the platforms and you focus more on interacting versus creating, you're setting yourself in a very difficult path to be able to keep up with how much you're advertising versus how much you're putting out. The second disadvantage is that it's constantly changing. Social media is a constantly changing industry. The app that is hot today may end up disappearing tomorrow. So depending on how invested you are on one specific platform, if that platform ends up not being popular all of a sudden, it puts you in a position where you have to start all over again. And the third disadvantage is the effect that it can have on your mental health. If there's one unfortunate side effect of social media that we are all pretty much aware of, is that people can be really, really, really mean when they're behind a keyboard. And some of the stuff that they may not tell you at a show, they may tell you on a post or on a private message. This scenario tests your ability to deal with people not only just not liking your music, because not everybody's supposed to like it, but people actually being mean and obnoxious about it. And that can take a toll mentally. It's something that none of us want to be critiqued unless it's constructively. And you could end up getting bombarded by people that don't have anything else to do but just to be mean on the internet. So here's what I feel are the best 3 social media platforms for musicians. So the first one would be YouTube. It is 100% free to join. As I have mentioned in other videos, most people really interact with music visually more than they do audibly. So having that connection with your fan base of being able to put, for lack of a better term, a face to the sound is very important. And the platform offers some functions in which it allows you to be a little bit more connected than just uploading just a single video, like the YouTube Shorts. There's community posts and polls, and there's a lot of tools built within the website to be able to just help you get in touch with your fans. The second one is Facebook. Once again, it's 100% free to join, and it is actually the biggest social media platform on the planet. There's about 2.9 million active users on Facebook every single day. Facebook has a completely separate site that they have for businesses, but you actually don't have to use any of it. You can actually manage your music career from your personal profile. You are able to not just interact with fans, but you can share pictures, you can share videos, you can share songs, you can go live when you're performing. There's tons of different features that help you. And the third one would be Bandcamp. Bandcamp is probably the least robust in terms of social media features, but is the only one of the three that is actually music centric. Through Bandcamp, not only are you able to interact with fans and create communities for your fans to interact among themselves, but you can actually sell your merchandise and your music. My own experience with social media has been a total seesaw. I wasn't a fan of it in the beginning. I learned how to use it for music purposes. I got very much engaged in it, so much that it felt way too consuming, to the point that I backed off of it almost completely. And I have finally gotten to a point where I feel that everything has evened out and I'm able to manage my time online with my time offline. I never wanted social media to be a vehicle for me to manage my career 100%, but being a bedroom musician at the moment and at the time, it was the only logical thing. So it got overwhelming. I felt a constant need and push to be able to put something out there, and not everything that I did was great, and not everything was well received. And this doesn't even have to do with music, but being on the platform, you're exposed to not just music and your fans, but you're exposed to everything. And there's a lot of ugly in this world, unfortunately, and it just got very overwhelming and I backed out. But I also understand that this is the greatest music promotion tool created since the flyer. As far as what I wish social media had that doesn't have right now for musicians, I just wish that there were more music-centric platforms and that they had the same amount of backing that the global platforms like Facebook or X have. They're not really geared for musicians. There's a lot of stuff that you can do in them if you're a musician, but they're not like Bandcamp. But when you look at the ability that Bandcamp has to do things and the funding that they have to be able to do it, it pales in comparison, and it's a little unfair. But I have to be grateful for social media. Because of it, I have a music career. Because of it, I'm able to make these videos and share them with you, and make my music and share them with you, and I have met hundreds and thousands of amazing people that have showed me how much they love my music, and I've been able to collaborate with them on music stuff, and that's something that it just feels incredible. So there you have it. Social media is a great tool for a musician, but like every other tool, you need to know how to use it in order to get the best out of it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and you want me to do more videos like this one, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button down here. And until next time.